Well, hello, good day, everyone. My name is John Luis Ceredon from BDVTED FSM2I. So, here's the activity in EDUC 5, which is the session plan. So, here's the TRR, training regulations, that I'm going to make as a session plan. So, let me examine the module first. But first, let me give you a brief context kung ano ba yung sasabihin ko for today's video. So, apologies sa mga medyo dyan. I will going to speak in Taglish, so some Filipinos will going to understand what I'm going to discuss kung paano ko nagawa yung session plan or yung activity na nakaatang sa akin. So, let's start. So, first, kung nakikita ninyo yung front page ng ating module is TR or Training Regulations Automotive Servicing, Electrical Repair, and C2. So, that's the title. So, kung makikita nyo sa baba, Automotive and Land Transport Sector, yun yung name ng sector niya. So, here's the yan. Based sa kung ano yung binigay sa amin ng prof namin, or ST rather, ang binigay sa akin is the repair, servicing, parts, and consumables na nakalagay sa common competencies. So, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. So, siya yung pang-anim. Pang-anim dito. So, let's go to the exact page. Then, let's examine kung ano yung laman nun. Page. Yun here. Prepare servicing parts and consumables. Unit of competency. Yun yung unit of competency niya. And the unit code is ALT723217. So, the unit descriptor is ito. The unit of competency covers the ability to prepare parts and consumables for gasoline and diesel engines in conducting preventive maintenance. So, here's the element or the LO, which means learning outcome. So, in the elements, identify parts and consumables. Number 2 is retrieve and withdraw parts and consumables. Lastly is complete work process. So, sa loob ng first element, which is the first LO, identify parts and consumables, meron siyang five performance criteria. So, yun. So, sa loob niya is merong 16 modules or 16 info sheets rather. And it requires 11 skills para mabuo yung LO na yun. So, the second is retrieve and withdraw parts and consumables. Meron siyang 4 performance criteria with a 7 modules in total and 3 required skills to be exact. The third is complete work process. Ito po. So, there are 5 performance criteria and the module has 6 parts or the info sheets has 6 parts. So, the required is isa lang, waste segregation and disposal of parts and consumables according to RA 6969. So, here's the variable, parts and consumables. Yan po yung mga gagamitin or yung mga ituturo na engines na paggagamitan ng module na ito. Second is determining parts and consumables. May include quantity and quality. So, third is indirect materials. May include yun, rags, sawdust, cleaning fluid, sandpaper. Yun yung mga equipments na gagamitin sa mga nakalagay dun sa module. And fourth is hazardous parts, consumables. By the way guys, yung range of variable, yun po yung mga learning materials or yung learning equipments na dapat is kasama doon sa module na ituturo. Next is the evidence guide. Ito po yung part na kung saan kukunin, kung paano ituturo, or pwede rin kung ano, pwedeng kayo rin mag-isip kung paano niyo ituturo or paano i-construct to. Maaari niyong baguhin, pero mas maganda kung titignan nyo pa rin maigi kung applicable ba yung mga nakalagay sa TR. So, sa nakikita nyo, resources. Unahin natin. Critical aspects of competency. So, assessment requires evidence that the candidate is first, identified parts and consumables. Second, retrieve and withdrawn parts and consumables. Third is completed work process, applied safety practices. So, yan po yung mga dapat i-accomplish ng mga estudyante para mabuo yung panggagalingan ng grades nila. So, the resource implications, yung second, the following resources should be provided. Yung first is workplace, syempre. Para kailangan nilang magkaroon ng simulated work area. Or dun sila magsisimulation kung paano nila i-execute kung ano yung natutunan nila. Second is the materials. Syempre, kailangan din nila ng gamit. Provide. The school must provide the equipment, the proper equipment, so they will know how to use it in the future. Repair manuals and related reference materials. So, yun nga. Kailangan pa rin nating i-prepare lahat ng paperwork such as portfolios, materials for modules. Yan. And the context of assessment. Competency may be assessed individually in actual workplace or through accredited institution. Yan. So, dadako naman tayo sa session plan na binuo ko. Ito po siya. Ay, split screen na lang natin. Let me prepare everything first. So, yun. First is yun nga, ito po yung magiging laman ng formal session plan. So, yung iba is customized ko. And i-explain ko kung paano ko binuo to. So, first is yung name nakalagay. Again, my name is John Luis Ceredon from Beauty Fitted FSM2I. So, the sector is, kung naalala nyo, is Automotive and Land Transport. The qualification module title is Automotive Servicing or Electrical Repair NC2. The unit of competency is yun nga, Repair Servicing Parts and Consumables. Module title which is yung yun nga, yung ginawan ko ng actual session plan which is the Preparing Service Parts and Consumables which is yung may unit of ALT 723217. So, yun nga, as what I've said, yung LO or yung learning outcomes na yung tatlo na nakalagay doon sa elements. Identify parts and consumables, retrieve and withdraw parts and consumables, complete work process. So, yun nga, kinopy and paste ko lang po yung nakalagay sa description which is yung naging introduction ko. Yung the unit of competency covers the ability to prepare parts and consumables for gasoline and diesel engines in conducting preventive maintenance. So, here's the learning activities which is yung panggagalingan ng LO. So, here's the LO1 or the identify parts and consumables yung nakalagay dito sa una. So, ito. The learning content or yung learning content is yung nakalagay na module na lalagyan natin ng mga formal attachments, which is yung standard operating procedures. So, here's the method. Kung paano siya ituturo is nagre-require siya ng lecture or demonstration, maaari ring by group, tri-party training para medyo hindi naman siya mabigat para sa mga estudyante. So, the presentation is we must read the info sheet number 1.1-16 or yung 16 modules na nakalagay doon sa equipment or the information sheet. So, yung nakalagay na open and close parenthesis na 6 is yung nagsisimbolize na pang-anim siya na module, which is yung module title natin, Preparing Service Parts and Consumables. So, how to practice or what are the practices that we're going to give to the students para magamit nila or ma-practice nila kung paano nila ipapakita yung mga natutunan nila. So, we will going to have a short self-check. So, pinangalanan ko yung 1.1-1. Yun po yung nakalagay na yung 1.1 sa module. Next is the resources, yung TR information sheet and answer keys. Siyempre, bibigyan din natin ng visual aids para medyo hindi naman sila ma-board yung papakita natin sila ng module. Kailangan din natin mag-provide ng visual aids for quality learning. So, itong 3 hours na nakalagay nito is hindi talaga natin gagamitin ng buo kasi nakakaumay po mag-aral ng sobrang habang oras. So, for 1 LO, yan lang 3 hours na yan is yung nakalagay na maximum time na maaari nating i-consume sa lahat ng nakalagay dito sa table, sa hilera na to. So, as you can see, within 3 hours, maaari nating pakita yung lecture, maaari nating magpakita ng presentation, nandun na rin yung oras ng pag-self-check nila and yung training, yung face-to-face training or yung practical training rather. So, the next is the 1.2. Wait. So, the next is, yun nga, nakalagay sa 1.2 is yung demonstration or tri-party just like the first. And katulad nga din, kailangan din nilang basahin yung module na ipoprovide and also yung self-check and the answer key or yung answer paano natin makikita kung tama ba yung mga ginagawa nila and may kita rin natin kung paano sila natuto, which is yung to compare the answer to the answer sheet. Yan. So, katulad kanina, we will have a 3 hours at maximum, pero maaari nating paikliin yan. Depende sa oras na maaari nating magamit. So, yun din yung nakalagay sa 1.3, 1.4, 1.5. So, yun po. Dadako naman po tayo sa LO number 2 or the retrieve and withdraw parts and consumables. So, sa nakikita nyo, halos kaparehas lang siya ng LO1 kasi hindi po natin kailangan mag-provide ng iba't ibang strategies. Pero, as a teacher, maaari pa rin naman tayo maglagay ng iba't ibang paraan ng pagtuturo sa kanila. Like groupings, debate, or practical quizzes, or trainings na magbibigay sa kanila ng thrill or challenge, rather. So, yun, nakalagay pa rin is 3 hours. Yun po yung maximum na maaari nilang magamit sa pag-aaral ng isang LO. So, as what I've said earlier, there are 4 modules or info sheets inside of the LO2. Kaya yun po yung binigyan natin ng learning content, methods, presentation, practice, feedback, and resources, and time. So, yun. The LO number 3, which is ito, complete work process. As ginaya ko rin katulad yung nakalagay sa LO1 and LO number 2 is, yun nga, bibigyan lang natin sila ng activity. Then, we will going to have a short lecture or short demonstration sa kung anong dapat nilang matutunan. Then, magkakaroon ng self-check. And, syempre, magkakaroon tayo ng checking para malaman kung gaano kataas yung gaano ka-efficient yung natutunan nila doon sa lecture, and kailangan nating mag-provide ng visual aids. So, yun nga, katulad kanina, 3 hours is the maximum use of time sa pagtuturo. So, sa loob ng LO number 3, there are 5 modules. 3.5. So, yun po, halos pare-parehas lang. We teachers has the capability and also has the obligation to change the path or to change the strategies. Sometimes, kung sakaling nasa loob na tayo ng practical teaching. So, yun. Sa mga magkakaroon ng chance na gamitin ito or i-perform ang laman ng session plan na ito, maaari pa rin ninyong baguhin or i-customize. Depende katulad nung ginawa ko sa session plan na ito. So, ito, for the C is the assessment. Yung nakalagay kanina is for the demonstration and questioning, magkakaroon tayo ng recitation, observation and questioning. So, habang pinapanood natin sila mag-practical, kailangan pa rin natin magtanong para matutukan natin kung ano yung nalalaman nila and paano nila natututunan ito ng tuloy-tuloy. So, for the interview, syempre kailangan pa rin nating tanungin or kausapin yung mga estudyante natin para ma-keep in touch natin kung ano yung mga natututunan nila. And lastly is for the portfolio, yun po yung magiging pinaka-final project nila, just in case. Or pwede pa rin natin maisip kung ano yung maisip ninyo na pwedeng final project sa kanila. Pero mas maganda sana kung portfolio na lang para hindi ganun kabigat. Kasi at least makita pa rin nila kung gaano kahaba yung worksheet na pinagdaanan nila sa subject na tinuturo natin. So the last is the teacher's self-reflection to the session plan. So yan po yung nilagay ko na reflection. Totally part po talaga yan ng session plan. Yung maglalagay tayo ng reflection, kahit short lang, kahit isang paragraph lang. Ang mahalaga, masabi natin kung yung mga natutunan natin mula sa mga tinuturuan natin. So that's all. Thank you for listening and thank you for having time para panoorin yung explanation ko. Thanks for watching. Again, my name is John Luis Ceredon from BT Vited FSM2I, and good day everyone.